This is probably my 10th time making this video. No, literally 10th. I'm trying to keep it short. Sean Bell. This is about him. Okay. I don't think any of the officers should have gone to jail. They should have been acquitted. They should not have been charged. I don't think that they should have been at all subject to going to jail for this. It was not malicious. There was no malicious intent in it. Michael Oliver, however, should not be on the police force. He should be removed from the police force, not allowed and banned from it and any other police force in the country, because he is not equipped with the skills necessary to assess the situation. He went above and beyond what was necessary and what was reasonable, and the level of reason is determined actually by his other counterparts, his four other fellow officers, and how they responded to the situation. According to them and their responses, the threat was not as great as Michael Oliver, I guess, tried to assert. So anyway, Isnora was one of the other two guys that was indicted with Michael Oliver. He shot 11 bullets. Mark Cooper. Isnora is Haitian and Mexican. They consider him the Hispanic one. I'm trying to talk fast so I can be short, but I'm stuttering. Anyway, Mark Cooper was a black guy, one of the black men. He shot 4 bullets. Michael Carey shot 3, and Detective Headley shot 1. I'm not sure which one between Carey and Headley is black, but one of them is black and the other one is Middle Eastern. Basically, Michael Oliver was the only white cop there. To me, that kind of tells me that he's not really racist. I don't really see him as, I don't see this as any type of racially motivated crime or anything like that. I don't think that race comes into this at all. Well, wait a minute, I take that back. I don't think that his intent was to destroy this man because he was black, or these men, because they were black. I think that Michael Oliver really did fear them because of what the media portrays black men to be. I think that you have to take into account that there is a really big portion of our understandings and our, I guess, our views of people of color, especially black men, that is based on and that is influenced by the media. Hip-hop, rap, music, everything that you see, all of the BET, all of that influences it. And I think that, because of things like, the era of gangster rap and, people nowadays that are bragging about being shot and bragging about killing folks and this, that, and the other. Now you come to this problem where you have people that actually believe that that's what black people do. They fear the ghettos because they think that that's what happens in the ghettos. People get killed. We have comedians that get up and talk about white people in the ghetto and how afraid they are. And it's actually real. And it's funny because they're actually perpetrating and helping to influence and support this stereotype. And it's killing people nowadays. I think that Michael Oliver really thought that he had 3 black thugs on his hands instead of, 3 black men. Even though, it comes to find out they have records and they have histories of drug use, violence, selling, whatever. Anyway, I'm just saying, he saw something that he saw in these 3 men, what he saw on TV. And I think that's what kind of attributed to his response. 31 of the 50 bullets. I mean, 31 in comparison to 19 combined by your other partners. I just think that's amazing. The other guy that was indicted with him is Nora. You shot almost 3 times what he shot. He shot 11, you shot 31. I don't think that Isnora and Cooper should have been in jail alongside Oliver at all. I do feel like, another thing too, in their story they talk about Guzman, which is the other guy that was in the car. They said that they heard him say that he was going to go get his gun because of some altercation that was in the going on in the club. The way that the bullets were distributed amongst the 3 bodies, it really does support that because it shows that Guzman was shot or received 19 of the bullets. Bell only received 4 and Benefield received 3. Guzman received almost 5 times as many bullets as Bell did. And I think that supports their statement that they felt like Guzman was the one with the gun. So, I mean, I just kind of feel like these guys thought that they saw something, that was something there, and it just happened to be, not there. Oliver, however, I think he was on some adrenaline rush or something. I don't know if what it was he was drinking. And as a result of this case, this incident, now they have to, police officers have to succumb to breathalyzer exams after these incidents, because you don't know if the police officer was drunk. They are allowed to drink on the job if they're in the club to blend in. So it's important, however, that they make sure that their level is not one where their judgment is anyway corrupted, whatever. So I really just don't think that they should have been in jail for this. I think, however, Oliver should not be on the force. I think that what needs to happen is, and I hope that it happens in the civil suit, because Nicole Patra, Belle's fiance, is going to file a civil suit. Actually, I think she has already, but she was in the making of it, but she wanted to wait and see what happened on this level. I hope that she gets them in the civil suit. And I hope in the civil suit that she is proactive enough to include reformed, extended, and just completely revamped training of the police officers, especially in New York, because they're not sensitive to the many different types of situations that could occur. People are being killed because they see shiny objects. I think that the police officers should react, or should be trained to react in a different way or a different manner. Oliver also said that they're trained to keep shooting until they eliminate the threat. The problem is, what if you see something that's a threat that's really not a threat, and you've eliminated them, and it just so happens that it's not, what you thought it was. I think that's not a great way to handle yourself. I think that they need to fix that. I think that they need to shoot to immobilize rather than to eliminate. If you want to stop a person from shooting you, shoot them in the arms so that they can't use it. Shoot them. You can shoot them, in their forearms so that the gun flies, whatever. Shoot them in the legs so they'll stop running, but do not aim at their head or their torso so that you kill them, because you don't know what the story is. I can't stand that. And again, please do not think, white people, this is for the white people, please do not say, this is for the ignorant white people, the ones that'll probably say this, please do not say that this is like O.J. Simpson, so, now you know how it feels. It's not the same thing, because O.J. Simpson, at the end, was got very well. They did not put him in jail. He did not rot in jail, but they wiped him out when it came to the civil suit. He moved to Florida trying to avoid paying them. You see where his career has gone now. You see that he's just on a downward spiral, to hell in all of the things that he's been trying to bring himself back up. He went bankrupt trying to pay these people because they got them for so much money. So please don't think that, you weren't victorious in that situation. You absolutely were. But I'm just hoping that we are in this instance, not because it's a black-white thing, but just because this guy went above and beyond what was necessary. He did his job very poorly, and he needs to pay. He's personally liable for it. I think that is it. I think that is all. So that is all. Bye, YouTube.